Salve omnes, this is Luke, and here's my screencast for Caesar's De Bello Gallico, Book 5, Chapter 45. So, to start things off, some context for what's going on in this passage. The men in Cicero's legion have been taking a lot of losses in battles, and they're slowly getting depleted. And they're starting to lose hope, and they want some help, so they're trying to contact Caesar and get that help so they can turn things around. And that's where we start. So, each day, and it all starts out with kind of an idiomatic phrase, comparing the volume of the violence with the volume of the messages being sent out. So, each day, the heavier and more violent the assault became, the more frequently letters and messengers were sent to Caesar. And we go back up here. And Maxime, we're going to say especially. And especially because with a large part of the soldiers affected with wounds, with injuries, the situation had come down to a small amount, a few number of defenders. So there's not many active soldiers left. And Quorum is referring back to the messengers. Of these, a part, having been captured and having been tortured, was put to death in the sight of our soldiers. So some of the messengers are being captured by the enemy and put to death. There was within our camp is suggested, but it doesn't say a word for camp anywhere. One Nervian by the name of Vertico, born in a distinguished position, who, at the beginning of the blockade, had defected or had fled to Cicero, and he had exhibited his loyalty to him. So this one of the Nervians switched sides at the beginning, and now he's on the Roman side. This man, referring back to Vertico, persuades his slave by hope of freedom and by great rewards to take or to carry letters or messages to Caesar. These he carries out, having been fastened or attached onto his spear. So something like the letters are bound to his spear, or somehow they've taken these messages that they're trying to get to Caesar and put them onto his weapon. So he's carrying around like a javelin with some piece of paper on it, maybe. And it literally means like turned himself, but we can say like he acted or he conducted himself as a Gaul among the Gauls without any suspicion. So basically, this guy, the slave of Vertico, is sent out, and because he's a Gaul, he's able to, act like nothing's going wrong. He's not a spy for the Romans. He's not trying to bring messages to Caesar. He's just a regular Gaul. So, yeah. So, oh, never mind. Uh, oh. And then, so he arrived to Caesar. And from him, and it was learned of the perils of Cicero and his legion. So That's it. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this helps.